Dang. I don't care about a game called The Ants Underground. I care about listening to my music. No! Who the fuck?
Coming up next, it's a featherweight title fight between Diego Brandas and the Chosen One. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight, the American is 30. Diego Brandas,
you ready?
the Chosen One.
Let's go, come on!
Go! Championship fight, 5-minute rounds. White trunks for the Chosen One, black trunks for the champion. Joe, we talked about his grappling skill, and it was on display in his last fight when he earned the victory by submission. He's good in top position, good on his back, and always looking to finish a fight. He blocks that vicious knee.
And they move out of the clinch.
He's got him hurt!
Boy, he is in big trouble, Mike. There it is. Got the takedown. Control the hands. Control the hands. Watch yourself. Control the wrist. Grab the wrist.
He lands a hook from the clinch.
Tying up in the clinch here.
That's a damaging knee to the body. Oh, these are big strikes.
Oh,
Powerful strikes.
vicious combinations. Powerful left hand. Big straight punch.
Combination. Oh, big shot. Solid jab. Wow, another big jab scores. Now he's got him in the plum clinch. And now he's down. Back up. Looking for that head kick. Nice block and a counter left.
Looking for the suplex.
The Chosen One's looking for a choke.
He's looking for the Japanese necktie here. What he wants to do is slide his arm under his opponent's arm and past his head. Then clasp his hands together behind his head. That's it.
It is all over!
Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Once again, here's our fight replay.
Let's see it again here. Got the choke. It's
with the official decision. Here is Bruce.
Wait a second, I just realized I'm dead. I can call him and chat with him. That's back all brainer. Yeah. Not quite for some. I'm gonna go to my phone. What, Mom? I will.
What are you gonna be ragging on Thor? What's going on, Game Monsters? Welcome back to another episode of Expert React. My name is Cameron Staff. I'm a former Army Ranger, and with me, as always, the other half of the Pop Culture Field Manual podcast. You're real right, folks. I'm a former Green Beret, and it is great to be back with you. On this episode of Experts React, we're going to be looking at some characters from Team Fortress 2. We'll take some of the weapons in Total Recoil. Now we're going to look at some of the characters. I'm actually very excited to look at this. I've heard a lot about the game. It's been out forever. Every time I mention any type of shooter, someone's like, have you heard of Team Fortress? Yeah, we won't shut up about it. Yeah, for real. Leave me alone. Yeah, you're going to get your way. So go right now. Get over. Let's do it. Me? Oh, go ahead. I like the 70s vibe. Oh, very good. I would say that's pretty heavy.
I am heavy weapon.
Hey, I am heavy.
My weapon.
Oh, yeah. I don't really like it, but he's confident.
Minus $200 custom tool cartridges at 10,000 rounds.
$200 per round?
That's $400,000. Fire this weapon for 12 seconds.
These guys are awesome. Just because you are a bad guy, doesn't mean you are a bad guy.
One decision. Come on.
My God.
Yeah, dude, don't touch my shit.
Some people think they can outsmart me.
Maybe.
Just leave it at that.
I've yet to meet one that can outsmart a bullet.
That is the most Ranger thing I've ever heard in my life.
Coming up next, it's a
This guy belongs in Ranger Regiment right here.
between the Chosen One and
Nice.
Ultimate
I love it.
Fighter, Diego
This looks
Brandon.
fun. This does look fun, man. Meet the engineer. The engineer! I'm sorry, wrong guy. Wrong guy. I like how they all have the four o'clock shadow. Yeah,
That means I solved problems.
that means
The Chosen One,
Not a problem.
set to enter the octagon
Because
to
that will
defend
fall
his
within the
title.
purview of your conundrums. Listen.
you get shot out there.
The champion's headed to the cage right now. He's
Yeah,
in the groove. He's in his prime right now. His training for this bout has been perfect. He
More
believes
pizza flavor,
Tail of the tape
more smiling
for this
snackers,
featherweight
more
championship
love.
fight. Brandon
7-year age
is
difference.
7 years his elder. The Chosen. The Chosen. Diego Brandon.
How am I going to stop something they've made no other than turn me as early as
Title fight
definitely not rated
scheduled
as
for
not
5 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, no. Good for
So
go.
we talked about
Love
his
the Century.
grappling skills.
What a
He was
classic.
on this. Now he's taking some punishment here early, Joe.
Look at that.
Nice jab.
Use more
Nasty
gun.
combinations.
treat them like little
Time
pets.
now for our fight replay.
And here we see the KO that retains his title. Brutal power.
This is cool, man. I like how they give like
They give a little personality.
This man lowered himself, Pink.
Title. Here it is again.
Has the official decision.
meet the soldier.
All right.
Shepherd.
At 35 seconds of the very first round.
This thing's blowing
I
up.
like how they don't have no body parts. It's just blood.
Pink mist.
Pigment.
If fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu said that. I'd say he knows a little more about fighting than you do, Al, because he invented it.
The
And then
UFC
he perfected it
featherweight
so that no
champion.
living man could best him in the Ring of Honor.
Oh, I get the E-tool, the most powerful weapon.
Oh, the premier close quarter weapon of the Army Rangers.
We all seen that episode of Dangerous Warrior,
Deadliest
Deadliest
Warrior.
Warrior. Assault the objective.
He used his fight money to buy 2 of every animal on Earth. And then he herded them onto a boat. And then he beat the crap out of every single one.
I am a soldier. I like how he's the stereotypical 1940s
Yeah.
general.
I know, right?
And from that day forward, anytime a bunch of animals are together in one place, it's called a zoo.
That's,
Also, he's insane.
yeah, also he's totally mentally handicapped. Like all soldiers.
The Demo Man.
Meet the demo man.
The demo man. Everybody's favorite.
What makes me a good demo man? If I were a bad demo man, I wouldn't be sitting here discussing it with you now, would I? Yeah.
What is he?
Scottish?
Is he Scottish? Is
Jamaican?
he? I don't know.
He's a Jamaican Scotsman.
Yeah.
One crossed wire, one wayward pinch of potassium chloride.
It's definitely Scottish.
He's definitely Scottish, and that must be just like black powder.
Yeah.
The explosions on it.
Hey, you never know.
All the way rematch.
You could move to Scotland.
It could, yeah.
I love the alcohol.
I know. He's a thirsty boy.
Grenadier, my dear. Take that, engineer.
I gotta make it out. I'm a black Scottish cyclone.
A black Scottish psycho.
This man knows who he is.
Yeah,
I know who I am.
Yeah.
So, how you fight?
Survive.
So
Proud, so cocksure, prancing up.
What a dynamic character.
I love it. He's my
Yeah.
favorite so far.
I'll be waiting on you with a whipping your brimstone. I'm a grit with an unhappy bloody end.
Yeah, sticky bomb.
Boom, 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 boom.
Spike bomb.
All the body parts is going everywhere.
Oh, they're going to have to
Oh, you back together in hell.
This is awesome, man.
I love
I
it.
wonder if there's people that are still playing this game to this day. I would.
There are, man.
I know, I'm
That's,
sure.
people keep asking me about it.
Yeah, I want to get to it. Next experts play. Let's do Teach Workers.
Play, baby. Come on. What is this? The Scout?
Scout.
Archetypes, man. Can't get away from good storytelling with archetypes. It's Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I know. I'll be honest. He looks a little boring.
Yeah, it looks a little vanilla.
Yeah, a little vanilla.
The only thing he has really are the headphones, the headset,
Yeah.
you know, that's it.
Just
Pretty
super
quick.
fast or what?
Yeah, he's fast. He got the short range shotgun, maybe.
It's a featherweight title fight between the Chosen One and Max Blessed.
I don't even know where to start with you. I mean, do you even know who you're talking to?
Hey, of course,
Hey,
it's from
are
Boston.
you
Hey,
from
yo, what's up?
Boston?
there's my khakis and my khakis.
Yeah, you gotta go park the car and have a yacht.
Basically, kind of a big
Max
deal.
Holloway set for the biggest fight
Wait,
of his
is that
life
New York or is that
as he
Boston?
battles for the UFC
Maybe
featherweight
Jersey.
championship.
Jersey.
Jersey, I'm from Jersey. You from Jersey?
Sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
Brother?
I'm a force of nature.
Alright, you guys
You
gotta
relate
go.
where I was from? You be fucking dead.
The Chosen One, making his way
See
to
this?
the octagon,
This is my new fucking
looking to
haircut.
once again defend the title.
From the streets.
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
What a mystique there is surrounding the
Max
sniper.
Holloway.
If I was in a video game, I'd be a sniper. I like staying far away from
Tonight's main event is scheduled for 5
You're right, proper gentlemen.
Joe, with the reported
Oh, he's Australian.
right
He's
hand
a right
injury,
proper
it's something we
Australian.
should look for, especially early in this fight.
My bad.
Thank you.
Very hot. Do not try eating them now.
Okay. Someone dick.
Stuck in his face.
It's on the right. It's on the right.
How high power that optic is. That's like what the night vision optics look like in Vietnam.
My parents do not care.
Joe, that's another big head. His opponent needs to They have started this fight off.
I think his med's on there. Ah, yes, he did.
He got Charlie Charlie.
Let's go touch in their walk.
Who's that guy?
That guy must be a bank robber.
Bank robber guy. Be polite. Be efficient.
Flair with some vicious kicks.
Yep. Good takedown defense. Very nicely done.
Joe, these fighters need to engage, or the ref's going to stand above.
Sometimes you see this. Sometimes you see two guys who are very evenly matched. And when it goes to the ground, they stifle each other.
Good connection with the straight by the chosen one.
Engages the Muay Thai clinch.
Everyone you know.
Good lead.
Good lead.
Look at this takedown.
Slick.
Very slick.
My God, my fortress and my high tower.
Beating this year's sniper rifle did 2,000 meters with 8 all-paler. Back to back, boy. Pours it over.
Huge elbow.
The spy. I would assume this is the mascot. The spy can be. Up. They're back, son.
His head protected
Gotta
here.
put this code in.
And right to the Muay Thai clinch.
Nice combination of knees to the head from the clinch.
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Oh, my friend.
And he completes
How many
the
cigarettes?
takedown.
Is safe? Safe. And
And again, he gets back on his feet. That left
We
arm
are
is
an
really starting to
international cast of characters.
then we still have a problem.
Ooh, big problem. I killed plenty of spies. The dime a dozen backstabbing scumbags.
What a fly knife.
The chosen one with the left.
If you manage to kill them, I assure you they will not like me. And nothing like the man loosed inside this building.
Hey, my gentlemen and professional.
Big
Is
combination.
that Leo?
That would be your
I'm the professional.
The perfect.
Whoa! Oh, naughty.
Got your woman, man.
It's your 1970s woman.
And now he's here to
Well, no, he said.
us. So listen up, boy. But pornography starring your mother will be the second worst thing that happens to you today. Oh!
Oh, boy! That's my mom. My mother was the same.
Nobody like, who is this guy?
Oh, he's got, it looks like his power is like
And here's another.
undoing traps. Like that, maybe?
This is definitely gifted. Apex must have been like derived from this.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's always some of the hard cuts you can get out of it.
Worst of all.
I like the Apex. But this seems like real fast.
Wow, what a great job mixing things up. He connects
Blow
with
them
the
up,
punch.
respawn left and right, you know, real high level, you know,
Nice jab.
fast-paced action.
Big shots from Melody Buckles.
Yeah.
It was obvious. He's the red spy. What? You turn red any second now.
You made him all red there, pal.
What? Why are you gonna be ragging on soldiers like this? We're not that.
All right. Who's ready to go find the spy? Right now.
I'd like to see some action with the spy because he doesn't seem like he's very useful. So.
I love this so far. I think it's so good.
No, it's fun.
Uh-oh. Lawson going down. He's the man.
Very important. The most very important job in any team.
His skeleton was missing, and the doctor was never heard of again.
Oh, yeah. All medical professionals are psychos. That's how
What's the laser beam? Is that keeping it
Oh, there's a
alive?
pigeon.
Archimedes! No!
Get out of here.
Archimedes from Schoolhouse Rock.
And that jab's really effective.
Most of us couldn't withstand his voltage.
What is that?
Holloway with a solid
Very
lead.
certain
Oh.
Good sprawl here.
sound of progress, my friend.
The chosen
I don't
one.
see German, Doctor.
Till later. Where was I?
You later.
Yeah, he tagged him on top and knocked him
The
out.
red
He scores with the
Uber.
big roundhouse kick. He connects with the straight. He's really mixing things up tonight.
Then no.
1 minute on the clock here in the second. Head kick. Nicely done.
He's doing a really good job of timing these shots.
Don't be such a baby.
Elbow to the head.
He's go back.
How good is this?
It's a dumb.
What is
He's got like a life ray. That's what he has on the field. Is his little life ray. Yeah, that's what it is.
good as new?
And then he
That jab is lightning fast.
Let's go practice.
Max Holloway's got a nasty cut above his eye. That's an nasty spot. With his championship fight.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Holloway with a strong lead kick.
And good jab.
Front kick to the face. Nice punch by the chosen
Look
one.
at this. The swelling on his eyes is starting.
That one puts it back together.
Yeah.
He looks like a Ghostbuster.
I know he does look like a Ghostbuster. Don't cross street.
Get really bad. Nice jab. And they clinch here.
Stop.
Oh, fix the demo map. Is the demo map?
More Scotsman. Boy,
Body kick, look at that.
I would totally be the Mac. I like feeling useful. That's why I always choose Lifeline to be
Solid
effective.
jab. They are trading strikes here. This is an incredible exchange. Oh, he lands the head
I
kick.
love how it's just like mimicked or like reproductions of the characters they're fighting. So they're like fighting themselves.
There's some weird, deep philosophical implications to this game.
Tremendous hook, landed flush for the
Got
victory.
that thing working overtime.
Yeah, nice. Oh, he can supercharge this dude. That's cool.
Time now for our fight replay.
Let's take a look at the replay. This is the shot that drives
Yeah, he seems like a
perfect
real
technique.
big asset.
He's clearly in big trouble.
That must be
Let's
his
take a look at it
ultimate.
from another angle here.
Oh, does
This
each
is the one
character
that
have like an
causes the
ultimate in this game?
knockdown
I'm just guessing
and
because
the
I only ever play
subsequent
Apex Legends.
follow-up strikes.
For the, with the official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a rousing time this game seems to be.
Oh, of course, the Pyro. What kind of group of misfits is incomplete without some dude obsessed with fire?
Would you really want to go into battle without somebody who is obsessed with fire?
No. Fire.
Like to watch the flames dance on the mountain.
No, I ain't talking about that freak, all right?
Their identities have been blurred out for their own safety.
Round 1 went to me, round 2 went to him most likely. And then round 3 I stopped.
One shudders to imagine what inhuman thoughts lie behind that mask. What dream is
Torture.
Well, shut there. Think of how many frogs I have eaten?
Oh, it's a rainbow. That's it.
Oh, that's
That's what I see. That's what I see too. Here, you want some? Here, I'll give you some rainbows.
He's completely insane. That's wonderful. How cute. This looks like never past bedtime.
Fair enough.
Here, eat this lollipop in your head. Sprinkles and sour. Same, bro. I'm gonna set it on fire now.
The happy, skippy, lollipop land of fun gummy drop unicorns.
It's spreading holiday cheer.
We love you, Pyro. I love that.
That's great. I think that was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, but I bet it doesn't look like that in the actual game.
Yeah, no. Just, oh no!
Believe in madness up in Pyro's brain.
Yeah, I think charismatically, Pyro's the most entertaining character.
Between the Chosen One and Ultimate Fighter leader, Diego Brandon.
Did you bury me alive? What? That was rhetorical. I woke up in a grave. I mean, cool. And fix your hair. I hate it.
What about my hair?
I said, it's not 2009 anymore. You
As he battles for the UFC
By the way,
Featherweight
you
Championship.
killed him.
As he makes his way towards his
Good,
cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
Oh, I think the boss is not dead. But you are.
Diego Brandon
How are you supposed to make
steps
videos
inside
with a
the
brain dead
octagon, ready to
I
do
don't know.
battle.
This is a lot for me, okay? I was only born like a week ago.
Fine, stay and help you out until Ricky recovers. But so help me, you will do exactly what I say.
Okay, I promise.
Did you pick
This guy, let's call him Heisenberg. Heisenberg has a problem. He really doesn't like his upstairs neighbor, this guy, Umar. Now, Umar has a wife and a baby, and they live in the apartment above Heisenberg. And when they're in their apartment, they apparently make a lot of noise. And it drives Heisenberg insane. But Heisenberg, he's polite about it. He asks Umar to please walk slower, don't move chairs around at night, because all of it wakes him up. And Umar says, sure, but it still doesn't help. So he continues to complain to Umar every time he hears something. Heavy footsteps, a vacuum cleaner running, a dresser drawer opening, someone drops their phone, even a squeaky toilet seat. Heisenberg can hear all of it. Now Umar, he's trying to address it every time Heisenberg complains. He buys cushioned shoes, he buys several rugs to muffle his footsteps, but Heisenberg can still hear everything and it still wakes him up at night. And he's studying to get his PhD in chemistry. He needs his sleep. Now eventually Heisenberg gets his landlord involved. So landlord and Umar go into Heisenberg's apartment to see if they can hear any of the noises themselves. While Umar, this guy, let's call him Heisenberg. This guy, let's call him Heisenberg. Heisenberg has
look at that rear naked choke
this
again.
guy.
As soon as he gets the arm underneath
He really doesn't like his upstairs neighbor, this guy, Umar. Now,
Now
Umar has a wife and a baby, and they live in the apartment above Heisenberg. And when they're in their apartment, they apparently make a lot of noise. And it drives Heisenberg insane. But Heisenberg, he's polite about it. He asks Umar to please walk slower, don't move chairs around at night, because all of it wakes him up. And Umar says, sure, but it still doesn't help. So he continues to complain to Umar every time he hears
Great decision.
heavy
Come on.
footsteps, a vacuum cleaner running, a dresser drawer opening, someone drops their phone, even a squeaky toilet seat. Heisenberg can hear all of it. Now Umar, he's trying to address it every time Heisenberg complains. He buys cushioned shoes, he buys several rugs to muffle his footsteps, but Heisenberg can still hear everything and it still wakes him up at night. And he's studying to get his PhD in chemistry. He needs his sleep. Now eventually Heisenberg gets his landlord involved. So landlord and Umar go into Heisenberg's apartment to see if they can hear any of the noises themselves. While Umar has his wife upstairs move chairs around, walk with heavy steps, jump up and down, and Umar and landlord are downstairs listening, and they can hear some things, but not really. So no one can help Heisenberg because no one can understand what these noises are that he's hearing or how he's hearing them. Until one day, baby gets sick. Like the family had just gotten back from a short business trip and they notice a foul odor in the apartment. And they have no idea what's causing it, but the smell is powerful. After a while, their eyes are stinging, they get terrible headaches, they're dizzy, and Baby gets sick too. She's rubbing her eyes a lot, coughing, not eating, throwing up. So they look everywhere for the source of this odor.
Jay was focused on getting this person
So then
down.
Umar thinks, okay, Freon must have leaked from the air conditioner. So they call a technician out, technician looks at the AC, he doesn't find anything. And he also complains about the odor while he's there. Then Umar thinks, okay, so the water heater must be leaking natural gas. They get a plumber to come out, he doesn't find anything wrong, and he also gets lightheaded while he's there. So they replace the water heater anyway, they get the air ducts clean, they try everything, but the smell is still there, and it's been there for a month at this point, and it's still making them all sick. And at some point, Baby's hair starts to fall out in clumps. So this is starting to feel like an emergency. So Umar contacts the fire department. The fire department actually calls in a hazmat team, so the hazmat team comes and investigates, and they can't find what's causing this.
There we go again.
But they are able to pinpoint that something near the front
good
door.
job in there. A couple things we can
Sometime
fix.
after they
But
leave,
man, I was
Umar starts
impressed.
investigating the front door.
Let's
and
put
he
this guy in
notices
his
a
back.
small crack. So he thinks, okay, maybe something outside the front door is causing the smell. So he hides a camera in a potted plant right outside his apartment door. So the next day, Baby gets sick again. So Umar checks the footage, and guess what he sees? Heisenberg doing something near his front door. But we don't know what because of the camera angle. So Umar goes out and he adjusts his camera, and then he waits again. Another day goes by, and he checks the footage. And this time, the shot is clear. Heisenberg is there, filling a syringe with something and injecting it into the crack of the door. Heisenberg had been intentionally poisoned.
We were so shocked. We all were like shaking.
Allegedly, he was still upset over them making all that noise. And he was injecting it was a combination of hydrocodone, methadone, and a third chemical that they still haven't been able to identify.
Come on now.
So Umar calls the police. Police arrest Heisenberg. Here's his mugshot. And he was charged with a bunch of felonies. And as of right now,
bitch, Adams.
and we still don't know
we're gonna
what
focus
he
on
was hearing all
takedowns
that
only.
time. Like, does he have sensitive hearing, or was he just
Slip that and
imagining
get
things?
inside.
Hey, schizophrenic.
This guy, let's call him.
It's Fearless and C-Day coming back to Fortnite. C-Day posted his first message in a very long time when he posted a video on Instagram sharing that Epic sent him one of the Fortnite OG boxes. He got a good look at it and got to react to one of his first Fortnite wins, and we got a small glimpse of what C-Day is looking like right now. Now, obviously, we hope he makes a video, but what about Fearless? Because in the first Fortnite item shop update of the season, there were only a few skins on display. The item shop is a lot more simple and clean, but guess which two skins were featured? Both C-Day and Fearless's iconic skins were featured in the item shop on the same day. Now, is this a coincidence?
I need that money.
If you laugh, you probably watched a funny meme, and you're the real winner here. Why is manslaughter illegal? Why can't men laugh? Yo, what is that reflection? What the?
Fuck your parents, man.
Yo, phone, my phone, do you? I'm the whole family tree.
Excellent.
360 no scopes in first
Last
person.
10, let's get it.
Yes.
You gotta move on that.
360 no scope for the
Nice.
kill. Ooh.
Gotta be a fan. Check the hard drive. Hardest watch of the day. Mayor John Cena likes them BBWs. Whatever doing
Good job out there,
Absolutely.
man.
I
Did
believe
some
it or
things
not,
really well. A
there
couple
was an
things
instance
we're gonna
not too long
fix.
ago where I hit the 280 mark.
Let's see how many times you can take this dude down
We're not talking
today.
about the gym.
Why are you my profile picture?
Get your profile pic off my... Get my face off your profile pic.
No.
Now.
No. If you laugh, you probably watched funny memes. The things I did.
Nice job.
All weird video game Easter eggs that I bet you can't explain. In Gears of War 3, if you happen to follow this NPC during the very first mission, every character
Game face,
now
come on,
becomes
get back
thieves,
in it.
and this will last for the whole playthrough. Then there's the Evil Within DLC. If you interact with this vending machine 15
Let's
times,
keep this guy
a
on his
random
back.
nearby painting will just fall down, which will reveal a peephole in the wall. Look through it, and you'll find a very
Roll under that.
strange alien show. But it gets weirder, because in Resident Evil 2,
Find his
if you
hits,
happen to
that's
decide
it.
to search the main villain's desk 50 times, you will find a very secret film kind of stuff. Bringing this item to the dark room reveals a photo of one of the characters in her gym kit, which was so important to the story, they added to the remake as well. And finally, in the children's game Banjo-Tooie, while exploring Pterodactyl Land, they come across a very special-looking land formation that looks strikingly similar to a 7-foot-long subscribe
Distance. Find your distance.
Ah, yes. The subscribe button. Thing every man has.
Follow this NPC during the very first mission. Every favorite character now will have beards. And this
Calm
will
down,
the
still.
whole place.
Beautiful
Did you
takedown. Beautiful work. Nobody's gonna stop those takedowns.
Yes, I did. But you don't understand.
Why? Why did you do this?
He just has Elriz.
He's a Sigma. You don't think he's a Sigma?
Why?
You stopped watching YouTube shorts. Now you have a Riz. You aren't even a Sigma.
I'm an even bigger Sigma.
Skibbity Toilet is the alpha. He is more Sigma than anyone.
Not bigger than me.
Cap.
So we all know that Viltrumite DNA is incredibly pure, right? With it being able to completely override the host DNA, making even hybrid Viltrumites, such as Mark, nearly full-blood Viltrumites. But is this always a good thing, or could it be bad in certain hybrids? Let me explain. So slight spoilers for the comic and show, but Omni-Man has another child, a son named Oliver.
We know.
He is a Viltrumite and Thraxan hybrid, and because of his dual heritage, it comes with strengths and weaknesses. And this is only because Thraxans aren't as genetically compatible as humans to Viltrumites, such as Oliver having purple skin, a much shorter lifespan, and never being able to be as strong. But what does this mean for other popular online hybrids, such as Kryptonians or Saiyans? For Saiyans, it means as the child gets older, it would eventually lose its tail and all of the Ozaru forms because of it. For Kryptonians, it means as a hybrid gets older, its solar radiation absorption abilities will get weaker as Viltrumite DNA takes over, making the hybrid overall weaker. So Viltrumite...
After Invincible taking Conquest's skull after their first battle, Caesar coming back to life and regained his strength.
The sniper set to enter the octagon and set to leave with the UFC Featherweight Championship belt around his waist.
As he makes his way towards his cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this battle.
We also realized Invincible didn't
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. The sniper is 2 years his elder. The chosen one will have a 9-inch reach advantage. And now with our official introductions, here's
trying to figure out what he was supposed to do.
the chosen one.
That's when Omni-Man realized Conquest was there. Conquest pill-slapped Oliver and put him out of commission. Conquest is about to finish the job. That's when Omni-Man
is scheduled for 5-minute rounds. White trunks for the sniper. Black trunks for the champion. Quite simply, this is one of the biggest fights in UFC history. Highly anticipated for so long. Finally, they meet tonight. This fight, quite simply, is one of the biggest in UFC history.
This is one of the most important title fights of the year. If not, look at this. He's got the leg over the shoulder. Now, he's going to pull down on his shin.
Pulling down on the back of the head, trying to finish it with a
tight here. Pretty tight.
He might get it, Joe.
Throw that leg down. Push the arm across the face. Pull
Yeah,
down
submission
the
bonus.
head.
No, son of a fucking bitch.
6 years after the release of Cuphead, one of the game's biggest mysteries has finally been solved. For those that don't know, there's an audio file left over in the files of the game where the title theme can be heard in reverse and pitched down, and when viewed through a spectrogram, some eerie images of the devil can be seen. For the longest time, people were misled into thinking this was an anti-piracy measure, some mistook it for the song that's played after the game's bad ending, and others like myself thought that this was an unused file. But as discovered by GOTGM recently, this track can actually be activated in-game by handing in the soul contracts to the devil to get the bad ending, and then punching in the Konami code on the main menu. Up, up, down, down, left, right, back, and then confirm.
I was like, man, listen, I put this... What was your... I don't get paid enough for...
So this woman, let's call her Popo, she gets into a confrontation with this man. She saw him parking in an alley near her. She didn't like the way he parked, so she goes and confronts him. And the guy, let's call him Worker. Worker ignores her. He's doing construction on a house nearby. He's got to get to work. Popo follows him into the construction house, and they get into it. I work for the police.
And great posture.
So Worker, he reminds her again that she can't be there.
He's able to get back on his feet again.
He's timing that jab.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, but that's not even the worst thing she does.
Standing and trading. Exactly what we had hoped for.
Yeah, she smacks his phone, which seems like bad.
Huge leg
So
kick.
then Popo leaves, and Worker goes home and uploads that footage to TikTok. And that video gets
Nice block there, Joe.
Namarado.
One with a good jab.
He is not happy with the way
Looking to
Popo
close the
treated workers.
distance.
So he reposts workers'
chosen
video
one
and
gets him in
asks
the block.
So this woman, let's call her Popo. She gets into a
Now watch the full video.
So this woman, let's call her Popo. Worker, an advocate for Latinos, and he is not happy with the way Popo treated workers. So he reposts workers' video and asks his audience to help identify Popo. And someone does. They get her name, they get where she lives, and I guess she used to be a professor at UCSB. Anyway, then Namorado organizes a protest outside her house.
Join us tonight, Sunday, 9/17 at 8 p.m.
Now you would think, like, okay, how many people are actually going to show up to this? Lots of people.
Well, we're both.
Lots of people show up, and they are.
And he got his head up.
Now the neighbors in the area, they see this protest and all this activity out in the streets, they are not happy about it. So a bunch of them go to a city council meeting, and they start complaining about it.
Hit him with the jab. Nice roundhouse kick to the body.
But then someone sends Enamorado another video, and it's of Popo again. But this time she's harassing a Latino street vendor.
They don't want you here. They don't want you selling this. You're already illegal. Crook.
Yeah, she says all that, and then of course she also says this.
I work for the police department.
Now, this second video is actually older than the first, which suggests she's been doing this kind of stuff for quite a while. Now, Enamorado, he posts his second video to his TikTok, it gets a bunch of views, and people are mad again, and the police have to come forward publicly and basically say, this woman has no affiliation with our police department. And eventually, after all this public pressure, the district attorney finally presses charges against Popo for battery and trespassing over what occurred in the first video with Worker. So, does Popo feel sorry about any of this? Well, during all this chaos, Enamorado did catch up with her and he did confront her. And she does apologize.
Alex, I'm sorry that it got out of hand. I was the greatest advocate for anybody who needed help.
If you were, you would have never done what you did today.
All right, I apologize.
No.
And all this happened in Santa Barbara, California, so shout out to California.
Oh, this man is evil. Let's find out how evil. How hungry.
One day, this guy is working a food cart, and then this guy shows up causing problems. Let's call him Pops. Now, Muhammad, he's a Muslim. Pops, he really doesn't like that.
Your daughter, like Muhammad did, the Holy Quran that some people use for toilets. That's why you're selling food in a food cart. You're ignorant.
Now, Muhammad and the guys who work the food cart,
busy
they
from
report
the bottom.
to the police, but police don't do anything to the video. So Muhammad's co-worker, Sam, he starts recording these videos.
I'm blocking. That's
Videos
fucking
make their way
bullshit.
over to this woman, Layla. Now, Layla's an activist, and she posts this on her Twitter asking people to identify Pops. And that is where this TikToker sees it. Tizzy. Tizzy is huge on TikTok, and he's sort of an activist himself. And this is kind of what he does. He identifies people who are acting like a jerk in a video. So, does Tizzy identify who Pops is?
Yes, I do, and I don't think you're prepared.
Now, right as Tizzy is uploading this TikTok identifying who Pops is, a second and third video drops of Pops harassing Muhammad and Sam.
It's not my fault that you pray to a criminal. You're a terrorist.
So, who exactly is Pops? Well,
I spent 2 years in the White House in the national security staff.
yeah, dude was a diplomat. He worked for the W. Bush and the Obama administrations. He was also the deputy director of the State Department's Office of Israel and Palestinian Affairs. So, of course, with this new revelation, these videos are blowing up all over Twitter and TikTok. And then the press picks it up, and they start reaching out to Pops.
Our tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. The chosen one is 32. The sniper is 34. The chosen one will have a
lobbying firm that he works with.
The
They see all
chosen
the news, they see all the videos. Not only do they suddenly drop him in a Twitter post, the president of the company, who I guess is a lawyer, he offered to represent the vendors pro bono if they want to bring a harassment lawsuit. And then that becomes a news story. And at this point, all of this news is covered. And suddenly there's a lot of public pressure. And then soon, it's finally decided, okay, Pops definitely committed a crime. And then they go and arrest him.
What do you want to say at the Muslim Q&A about your remarks, Stuart?
And he gets charged with aggravated harassment, a hate crime, and stalking. Now, as for the food cart guys, a GoFundMe was set up, and they raised $35,000. And because of all this attention, they now have a ton of money.
Here we go. The featherweight belt is on. Title fight.
Let's call him Funny. One day, one man decides to film himself.
Black trunks for the champion.
Here's the thing, though. Times are all fake. In fact, he starts a whole series called Trying to Get the FBI at My Door.
FBI
TikToker with a weird sense of humor, so they give him a warning. Stop wasting law enforcement's time. So Funny Man agrees. He's going to stop this trying to get the FBI at my door series. It's stupid. So they leave, and he comes up with a totally new and totally different series.
Trying to get the police at my door.
Trying to get the police at his door. And in this series, he does classics like walking into a local bank dressed a certain way. The comedy just never stops. But then, everything changes. One day, a fan leaves a suggestion on one of his videos. Get a van that said free candy and drive it at night. And Funny Man, I guess, is like, yes, I'm going to do that. So he goes out and he rents a U-Haul van and he paints free candy on it. And then he just drives around town.
Hey kid, want some candy?
He actually, and immediately they find his back catalog of several years worth of videos of him committing fake crimes to try and troll law enforcement. So they show up to his door with a search warrant and they confiscate his cell phones, his laptop, all his devices, any props that he used for these skits, and they arrest him and they charge him with public mischief. Now, eventually he gets released, but only on the condition that he stop posting and sharing content on social media. And all this happened in Canada, so shout out to Canada.
Yeah, I'm not stream here.
Only from Pizza Hut. No one out Pizza Hut.
If you've got an Android phone, here are 5 reasons why you need the Opera browser. Number 1 is a built-in ad blocker.
One day, these two YouTubers get a big idea for a video. The idea is they want to see if they can secretly stay overnight in Target without getting caught. Now, their names are Saucy and Honey, because of course they are. So Saucy and Honey head to a local Target right before closing. Then they head to the back of the store and they build themselves like a little box fort to hide it. And they hide themselves in there, and then they wait, and they wait, and they wait, and eventually they hear the closing announcement, and then boom, the lights go off. Target is closed. So there they are, alone in that big store. So now what are they going to do now that they have hours to kill? Well, they play around in